How will quantum computers be different than regular computers? Hey everyone, Alex Moen here with today's BizTech tips. And to get into this first, how does a quantum computer work compared to a regular computer? So right now, all technology, it's based around bits. That's ones and zeros. Traditional or classical computer, it essentially holds an electrical charge to represent a one, or the area that could hold the charge is empty, and that works out to be a zero. Now, everything behind the scenes on your computer turns out to ones and zeros. When you build those things up, think of it as a base 2 counting system rather than a regular base 10, and you can come up with everything: letters, audio, video, different rules, different architecture, things like that for it to work. And that's the basis of computing right now. A quantum computer uses quantum bits, and it's called qubits. And what's different here is it can hold one or a zero, or both a one and a zero at the same time. So that little bit, it's called superposition, and it's part of just quantum weirdness, but it's really great for dealing with uncertainty. You can think of it like that. And with the quantum world, if you're not familiar, that just think of it as like things on a really small scale, like at the scale of atoms or smaller. That's what we're dealing with here. And so it's taking advantage of some of the weird properties, and superposition is one of those properties. Another weird thing that quantum computers take advantage of is something called entanglement. And that's where two or more qubits, when they're entangled, they can change instantly. So it's not even held back by speed of light or anything like that. So if you think of like regular bits, it probably has to go through all these different rules and parts in the computer to go kind of step by step. But if you can set up qubits to instantly change, you can do a lot of different things. So that adds to speed. And when you put these two things together, it's really good at handling and figuring out complexity and uncertainty. And if you think about the real world, that's actually probably closer to what we deal with in the real world. It's not a black and white one or a zero. It's somewhere in between. So how can you test all that uncertainty in a very quick manner? And that seems to be where the strength of quantum computers will be. Now, lots of people think, maybe quantum computers will take over everything, but a good amount of people also think, no, it'll just be specific circumstances where it's really good. So it's those things I was relating to before. So what this might be really good at is taking over where we're using like supercomputers now. So supercomputers are a lot in science and medical and drug discovery and pharmaceuticals, climate study and predictions there. Quantum computers will probably take over those tasks. So you can think on a super intense level, it's probably going to help with better understanding, things at a molecular or atomic level, changing our understanding of biology and chemistry, and helping manufacture new materials and things like that. For businesses, it's probably going to be really good at optimization and that sort of thing. Or some people think even uncrackable cybersecurity and communications. That'll be good with that as well. But don't hold your breath too long. You're probably not going to be calling, me or my team there to help with quantum computer or quantum network problems anytime soon. There's still a problem with reliability, and that's a big thing. Regular traditional computers, unless it's breaking or falling apart, it's going to give you the same thing each time. Quantum computers aren't there yet, fails too often. And although they're doubling roughly every year, how many qubits can be managed, it's at something like 100 right now, but that's really small when regular computers or supercomputers are dealing with millions and billions of bits, right? So keep that in mind. And then the tests that they're using right now, it's not very representative of like business solutions or scientific solutions. It's still very much in the research phase. They're using very basic benchmarks, and people are building quantum computers to smash those benchmarks, but that's more for PR rather than actually building something that's usable for most businesses right now. So that's kind of where we are. My completely subjective stab in the dark is that this will probably be another 10 years or so until companies, outside Fortune 100 or Fortune 500s will probably start seeing that kind of impact. So let me know, what do you think? Don't forget to comment and like, and have a good rest of your day.